Hi, my dear friends. How are you doing? So, guys, a very quick and important video that is a quick analysis of the income tax bill 2025, which we received yesterday. It was to be introduced in the Lok Sabha. It is bill number 24 of 25. So, does it live up to the claims of the of Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman that it is a sweeping change in the entire regulation, or is it like an old wine in a new bottle, or is it a new wine in a new bottle? I would say after quickly glancing through it that it is an old wine in an old bottle only, but they have just cleaned the bottle a little bit and added a new packaging. That's about it. So ultimately, almost everything has remained the same. But of course, credit where credit is due. Though we had number-wise 400 odd sections in the old law, but then each section, like for example, section 80 had 80C, 80C, CC, CD, like that. It was running into many sections. They have trimmed all those things and kept the section numbers proper as of now. So guys, still, even though they claim that they would definitely delete a lot of sections, even though whatever trimming they have done also, we still have, it is a voluminous act only. 536 sections we have in the new bill that they are doing, and of course there are around 16 schedules which will give the format and other things. So of course they have trimmed a little, but predominantly it all remains the same. Cosmetic changes are there. That's about it. So ultimately, as I would say, it is just a old wine in an old bottle. Bottle has been cleaned up. But anyway, so of course we are using Chat GPT. We have to be adept with it. Let me ask Chat GPT. So I've uploaded this particular file here, and I've told please give a comparative analysis of the new income tax bill which is uploaded as against the existing income tax act, and let us see what it does. So guys, please also start using artificial intelligence, because that is the future. And you see, you just have to upload all these things. Of course you need to have a paid version for that, but it's still worth investing it if you know how to write the prompts. The most important thing is to figure out the prompt. So as you can see, they are talking about all these things: the structural overall, residential status, right, existing act sections, tax. See, the thing is, we don't have to do anything. AI only does it for us. Taxation of capital gain. What is the new bill? What does the old bill say? Special tax regime. They have given the section numbers. Special tax for manufacturing cooperative societies, 15%. They're telling. Existing act, what is it? That only tells everything. You just don't have to do anything. Digital and crypto taxation. Yes, there is a new bill gives a crypto asset transaction tax. So this is what it is. I just uploaded it and just said give me a comparative analysis. So I'll say give it in a tabular format. Give it in a tabular format. That's about it. Nice and easy. AI will do the work for us. We don't have to do anything. So guys, what I'm trying to tell is ultimately, I mean, I also have collected some data online and I've gone through the act. Obviously, I've still not gone through fully in depth, but whatever it is, basic stuff that if you can see is what I can check that this is the format that we have received. Right. I mean, this is still analyzing here. This will take some time with the Python thing they have added here, because the tabular format will take time. Yes, there was an issue because of course you need to put in that Python code. No problem. So anyway, I have also collected some information online and other things. So guys, let me go through the important changes very quickly. Predominantly, the language has been simplified to a large extent. Definitions, etc., are given in a much better way. Apart from that, there is nothing much. So if you see, as I told you, again, you see, they have already given in a tabular format. Check it out. This is like an extract and a lot of iteration that keeps coming. Special tax regime, digital and crypto tax, transfer pricing and international regulation. So more in depth, I've kept it in this particular file. Check it out. So section 4, income tax to be charged for a financial year. We know here they have just defined something called as a tax year, guys. It's aligned with the financial year only. Simplified language. Financial year has now become tax year. That's it. So of course the old law also had given a lot of definitions of SSC, assessment year, etc. So here, more crystal clear definition is given of a virtual digital asset in electronic mode, etc. Uh, Ultimately, the modern economic transactions to be aligned with that, they have introduced many things. As far as scope of total income is concerned, yes, they have defined what is deemed income also. That is income which is earned by a specified person. More clarity is given. Residential status, as you know, it was based on stay, right? 182 days and 60 days. So now they introduce new concepts for multiple citizenship. So this is just a quick comparative analysis. More in-depth analysis I'll be doing along the next few days. Whenever time permits, I will study the new law and I will come out with much more in-depth analysis. So I'm just overview I'm seeing. So I've just glanced through the Bear Act, and whatever I found, I just marked it. And of course, with the help of artificial intelligence and of course resources online, we can figure out many things. You just have to be smart enough to figure out these things. That's it. I'm sure all of you are. So yes, that is what it is. So similar residency criteria, but introduces nuances for residency determination. Now, there are multiple citizenship. For example, Adnan Sami was a citizen of Pakistan and then he's also got a citizenship in India. Some people have dual citizenship. Now, Akshay Kumar was a citizen of Canada and also got citizenship of India. For that people, what to do? So that also in clause number 6, they have given that. Heads of income is same like before, similar structure, salary, capital gain, same thing as income from other sources. But there is new category now is digital learning and asset. So from VDA also you have earned a lot of money. From YouTube, what do you say? All these influencers will earn a lot of money. So all those things. So digital earning and asset is also covered. More income stream like online activities, virtual assets also have been included. Deductions and exemptions earlier were under section 10 and 80C to 80U. Now everything is consolidated into 11 to 154. It will also give provision for some startup benefits and digital business incentives also it is given. Capital gains, it's the same guys, nothing has changed, almost the same, but there's an extra category for, virtual digital assets and all those things. Some beneficial rates also have been given. There are explicit rules, however, for digital assets. So basically I could say that digitization part has been added. Apart from that, there's nothing much to understand about the new law as such. Administrative provisions, earlier it was 139 to 158, now it is 263 to 389 clauses. It will have same like faceless assessment, e-filing mandate, all the other provisions. And yeah, for NPO and anti-avoidance rules, there are certain other things also that has come into thing. And as far as clause by clause analysis with respect to head by head analysis, if you see chargeability of, what do you say, salary, I was expecting major overhaul, but honestly speaking, there is nothing much there. Same provisions are covered, that arrears of salary, etc., all those things. And as far as perquisites are concerned, yes, there are almost again similar there, but some digital assets, and if I use some digital assets of the company, that has been explicitly excluded. Barring that, it's the same. Then standard deduction, anyway under the new regime, it is 75,000. So that has been retained here, 75,000. Same thing. So that is what it is. And profit in lieu of salary also has been defined in a much better way. That's about it, guys. Then if I have to come to house property is also similar thing. Absolutely no change as such. Just that clearly there are certain property where if it was business or profession also is carried on there, it was anyway taxed under PGBP and not under house property. So same provisions in a much better way they have defined. That's about it. And yeah, determining the annual value. Annual value here is higher of the reasonable expected rent or actual rent received, and it still provides deductions for local authority taxes and all that, municipal taxes, etc. But there is for unrealizable rent, where it is not possible to realize rent, where the tenant probably passed away or basically ran out. So in those cases, there's explicit deductions available here. That's about it. And as far as vacant rent is concerned, where there is vacancy for a couple of months and I could not fill the vacancy, same provisions. There is no much change, to be honest. Yes. Similar deduction, 30% of annual value. Here also 30% of annual value. Interest deductions is also same, similar to around 2 lakhs only, nothing. So basically, as I am trying to show you, there's nothing much. It's nothing much. So it's just repackaging of the law. Of course, then they have trimmed everything. They have trimmed. So basically, you're going, the old income tax law was like an old guy or like a guy with completely disheveled hair and rags. So they have just trimmed it nicely and made him nice, and basically the same person, everything is the same. The repackaging, they've given him a good suit to wear. That's about it, guys. But of course, they have trimmed him here and there wherever needed. Ultimately, it's same. So it is complete hogwash to say that it is a complete overhaul. But of course, the current budget was a very populist budget, which really has helped the middle class. I have nothing against it. Credit where credit is due. It's a very good budget for the middle class, especially for the salaried class. Having said that, I was expecting something very nice from this particular, income tax bill, but unfortunately, nothing much. Other things are the same, guys. There's nothing, no great changes as such. Probably I'll share this document also, and also the one which the AI has thrown out. As far as PGBP is concerned, again, no structural changes. There have been some modernization of certain expenses. They have retained all the deductions, but added some clarity for digital payments and business related tools. And depreciation also, no major changes to be honest. Disallowances, earlier we had from 40 small a, 40 A1, 1A, 2, 2A, 3 and all that, and 40 capital A. So here are also similar provisions, but again, certain cosmetic changes here and there. Amortization of preliminary expenses retains the concept, but the computation process has been simplified. Scientific research expenses is similar. Presumptive taxation is the same thing, but some turnover limits have been updated. It comes under clause number 58. So presumptive taxation is that. As I told you, just an overview. I will be doing in-depth analysis shortly. Then compared to your capital gains also, no significant change. Certain holding period adjustments have been made here and there, but there is definitely no significant change. Language has been modernized to some extent. Apart from it's the same. Then similar exemptions have been retained. What we had from 84, 54 to 54F, but now it is from clauses 86 to 88. That's about it. Cost of acquisition also is the same thing. Not much change as such. Slum sale also is enhanced clarity is given. Whereas fair market value, they're aligned with the whatever is demanded in the market. So it is valuation specific. What do you say? Fair market valuation has been given there, or rather, what do you say? Industry specific, I would say. That's about it. And of course, if you have income from other sources also, technically there is no significant change. Just that they have also included now, of course, apart from the dividend, etc., they have also included the digital winnings. Of course, online games was already there, but even that has been given. So digital earnings, there is better clarity. So I would say only with respect to the digital earnings part, a lot of changes have been added in the new law. Apart from that, most of the things remain the same. To be honest, there is actually no change. So even the assessment procedure also is little streamlined, but ultimately faceless assessment timelines have been made a little strict. But apart from that, it's the same only, guys. The time limits also, updated time limits are there. As I told you, let me do headwise analysis. So as and when I read the Bare Act, I will be doing the headwise analysis so that more clarity will be given. Each head we will analyze for around half an hour to understand how it is. So that's about it, guys. So let's come back to this tabular format which our chat GPT has done for us. As you can see, it has given the structural overall, residential status, capital gains, they've streamlined everything. Yeah, that's all there is to it. And what are the sections that have come and what are the structural changes, etc. That is what they have clearly mentioned. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to come and speak quickly about what are the quick analysis of the things. And of course, we will be doing each headwise analysis in the days to come. So the gist of the story, bottom line is the budget 25 was very good for the middle class and especially for the salaried class, whereas the new income tax bill, I was expecting a major overhaul, but unfortunately, it's nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. It's a haggard guy who was lost at sea, who was just been found and has been given a nice trim and nice bath, and then who's come out like looking like a hero. That's about it. Yeah, thank you so much. So what are your thoughts though? Please do comment and comment below. I also want to know your thoughts and I also reply to each and every comment of yours. Thank you so much, guys.